These kids now, I don't think they have role models. Nobody's having dinner together anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody's having prayer together anymore. Nobody's having some Bible study. Nobody's going outside playing kickball or baseball. Ain't got no home training.
CRTV's Rant Nation arguing the problem with kids today is a lack of what he referred to as home training and blames parents.
I love that. What a great clip. I could watch that all day. U.S. Army veteran Graham Allen hosts that show. You saw him there. You had a T-shirt on with all your tattoos showing. I got to watch this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
He's a well-spoken redneck man, isn't he?
I love him. It's so true, isn't it?
It is very true. And that's one of the biggest things why we're glad to bring Rant Nation to CRTV is because, unfortunately, it seems like to talk about the fact that your kids being off the chain might be the parents' fault seems to be this huge issue on mainstream media. And one of my biggest things that people say to me all the time is, Graham, you know, there's no such thing as a bad kid. All right, fine. Well, if there's no such thing as a bad kid, well, then that means that there are bad parents. And there's this huge breakdown, and that's what we really want to talk about on this show.
For whatever reason, there are a lot of parents who don't want to discipline their kid. They want to be their kid's best friend.
Well, the quickest way to go to the DSS line now is to discipline your child, right? I mean, we can't do that. Like Matt said, child services, all the above. Like Matt says in the video, there is a huge breakdown in the way that family structure is actually supposed to be. We've got we've got kids having kids now. And what I mean by that is, you know, we have parents that are more concerned about their own social medias, about posting their own things, becoming famous on their own. They're not paying attention to their children. They're not being parents. And what being a parent actually means is that your kids aren't always going to like you all the time, because that's not your job. Your job as a parent is to be a parent, to train your child.
So did we have it right in the 70s? Did we have it right in the 60s? I mean, do we have it right in the 50s?
I think to say having it right is a very, I said this last time, very slippery slope, because you're never going to get it right. I'm a parent. I have 3 kids. I mess up daily. I fail my children daily.
But you learn from the mistakes?
You learn from the mistakes, and most importantly, you don't worry about what your public perception is going to be and worry about what other people are paying.
You'd say it all comes down to the smartphone.
Well, that little black box. I was hanging out with Phil Robertson down in Louisiana the other day, and one of his favorite things to say is that little black box gets more people in trouble because we're so concerned about what's going on with the phone that we're not paying attention to what our kids do.
Check out Rant Nation over on CRTV.
What time's it on, Graham?
Thank you very much.
Well, it's a streaming service, so we drop a new episode every Thursday. Rant Nation on CRTV.